For joining me on this episode of Poaps Photo. On this episode, Jasper's been getting some pretty amazing sunrises, but it's brought in the cold weather as well. With this cold weather, clear skies at nighttime to get some great astrophotography, which I managed to get out with a friend there, see the Auroras, Northern Lights, as people call them out there. Also, the Dark Sky Festival also ended off with a drone light show spectacle that was pretty phenomenal. So stay tuned for this episode of Poaps Photo. Well, I managed to have a day off of work, so before the sun had risen at around 8:45, 8:50, I dropped my daughter off at school, tried to make it out to Medicine Lake, or as close as I could to there to get these shots of the sun rising, because the skies were so amazing. As you can see in these shots, the colors are just amazing. Super bright, reds, orange, yellow. It was awesome. I did manage to make it out to Medicine Lake. The colors weren't as vibrant. Still beautiful there. Nice reflections. It was just a great day. Glad to have it off and be able to get a chance to take these pictures and show them to you. All you were seeing on the news everywhere that the world was going to have this massive Aurora show. So I was expecting to see this epic Aurora show here in Jasper. I forget the date to be exact. But I had a friend coming down from Edmonton here and another photographer. So we planned on going out. So I worked all day. Managed to meet up with her. We got out there to Jasper Lake. We ran into this gentleman, Philip Doobie here. I don't even know him. I don't know how to get in contact with him, but this is him here. Anyways, we went out there to go get these shots, and nothing, just a big glow, which is awesome. It was just great being out there, but it was really cold. It was like minus 13. Anyways, the next week I managed to make it out, and I went out to Jasper Park Lodge on the other side of Black Bow Fair, and I got these shots. Came out really nice. I like it. The colors were really good. A little bit of fade of the Aurora glows again. But it was just a great night. This is my happy spot. So I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, if you haven't liked and subscribed, why don't you do that now?
My name is Iskatochitawachi Nitsigatson Ochinia Osaniwachi. My name is She Who Moves Mountains, and my English name is Matricia Bauer. And I hail from the Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation, and I make the Rocky Mountains my home. The Chief Bayaka, the Northern Lights, and also the Aurora Borealis. In our Nahiwak language, Chipayak literally means ancestors dancing. For centuries, indigenous all over Turtle Island, North America, have revered and feared the dark skies. The Nahiwak Cree-creation story is around a Chacosac Esqueo, star woman, who fell from the star world and created Mikinik Ministik, Turtle Island, on the Aski, the earth. She became the mother of the Nahiwak, the people, and her agreement with the star world was that she would only stay a while, what we know as a lifetime, and she would return back to the star world when she was done, which we know as death. The great owl in the sky serves as the gatekeeper to the star world and reads our tattoos and lets us into the afterlife or binds us to the earth as a spirit. The skies are heavily embedded in our culture, and all ceremonies are done in relationship to the sun, the moon, and the stars. The first thing a mother does after birth is she holds her child to the sun. In this way, she introduces them to the Kisikaupism, the sun spirit. Scientifically, we know this reduces jaundice by introducing vitamin D. When we leave this world, we dance out the doorway to the next world in spirit form. And when we do this, our relatives and our ancestors will meet us. The Chipayak are spirits in the star world, dancing to remind us of life after death. The Chipayak reminds us that we are all part of creation. Our Cree word for spirit is Egchak, literally a piece of the star. Our star has 7 points in it, the same as our 7 sacred teachings. Indigenous people have looked to the sky for guidance and spiritual identity. Cree children are told not to whistle at the Chipayak, or the spirits visiting may take them to the star world. A story to keep children from venturing out into the forest on their own. The North is also understood to be the land of the spirit bear, Mr. Musqua, and the bear's primary power is to heal. When the bear's healing power is the strongest, the northern lights will dance in the sky. Wawate, those that go in circle, reminds us of the circle of life. The hunters in the north, if they're ever lost, cold, or starving in a storm, call on the elders, which are known as the Northern Lights, to help them. The Northern Lights will then lift the men and return them to their village.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been cool to be outside of town seeing this. Getting a picture from Old Park Point.
Yeah, it'd be pretty small though. Like even we watched the fireworks on Canada from up there one time, and they were tiny.
These are some of the beautiful names of the Cree constellation. There's Niska, the goose. Itima Achakosak, the dog stars. Mr. Musqua, the big bear. And Mato Tisan, the sweat lodge. Kinniniskumpen.